Oh my goodness. What's going on, everybody? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a cotton freaking minute. What is going on? BucosLocker got something to say. You know what time it is. Shout out to all the Piracy bandits. Come on into the locker room, man. We got to have a conversation. We got to have a conversation. Come on in. Hurry the heck up, man. This is getting crazy, man. This is getting crazy. What is going on? My goodness. How things can change in a matter of hours. God dang, man. You gotta be kidding me. Come on in, my power and C-bands. Shout out to everybody. Thank y'all for joining. This is getting crazy. You gotta be kidding me. Are you serious? You mean to tell me Liam Coen pulled a dupe? He duped us for real? I'm sitting here looking at the news. I've been tracking everything. I've been tracking this whole entire thing. I've been tracking this from the time it started. And I got a lot to say about this. I've been tracking this, and I was 50-50 about the whole situation when it broke that he coming back too. And then the minute the Jacksonville let's get right to it. Let's get right to it. Skip all the formalities. Let's get right to it. The minute the Jacksonville Jaguars fired Trent Baalke, finally, when that happened, I thought to myself, this dude finna go to Jacksonville. The minute Shad Khan got rid of Trent freaking Baalke, I said to myself, could Liam Coen go to the Jacksonville Jaguars now? Was Trent Baalke the holdup? Well, apparently it looked like it was the holdup. It looks like Trent Baalke was the holdup. Everybody knew nobody wanted to work with that dude. But it looked like when I saw that firing, when the Jacksonville owner fired Trent Baalke, and then it was like, well, this is the day after Liam Coen said, no, thank you, I don't want to do a second interview. And he didn't go to the second interview. He stayed in Tampa, and then the news broke saying he's going to sign a contract to make him one of the highest paid assistants in the NFL. But then the next day, which is today, or yesterday, when the Jacksonville Jaguars fired Trent Baalke, I thought to myself, I said, wait a minute, could Liam Coen take the job? But then it was like, well, John Spytek, shout out to John Spytek, he's the Raiders GM, but that was his preferred GM, which I don't think it is. I think it's Liam Cunningham. That's who he really want to work with. I think Liam Cunningham was with the Rams for a little bit, but under the Sean McVay situation. But when they said Coen was going to sign that contract today, but everything came out, and I was like, well, he ain't signed no contract yet. He ain't signed no contract yet. It was breaking news. It was like, oh, he gonna stay with the Bucs. He's supposed to stay with the Bucs. But come to find out, he never signed the contract. So apparently, when it broke news, Shad Khan, without Liam Coen interviewing for the second time, he turned it down right then and there. Shad Khan knew the reason why Liam Coen turned it down, which made a chain reaction for him to fire Trent freaking Baalke. That's why he did it. Then it's like he gonna sign the contract for about $4.5 to $4.7 million, but he never put the pen to the paper. He never put the pen to the paper. So apparently somebody in the Jacksonville Jaguars organization told Liam Coen, wait a minute, don't sign it yet. He's thinking about it. This is business, folks. When you're trying to make a power move and you mean business, you do what Liam Coen did. I'm not taking that unless you pay me more or you give me what I want. I don't want Trent Baalke. I don't want to go in to take over a team with the GM already there. I have no relationship with Trent Baalke. No relationship with Trent Baalke. Zero. And I don't blame Liam Coen for not taking the job. Because Jacksonville Jaguars are idiots. Before they because when they fired Doug Peterson, it made sense for them to get rid of Trent Baalke to give them the best chance to get the best candidate. And the last cycle, they didn't get the best candidate. They ended up with Doug Peterson. They didn't get a chance to get the best candidate because of Trent Baalke in the building. See, this time they fired Doug Peterson finally, and they kept Trent Baalke. And Ben Johnson was like, "Nah, I'm good on that." Aaron Glenn was like, "Nah." Nobody wanted to work there. You got to understand how business works, folks. You can't even get mad at Liam Coen. He wants to be a head coach, but he wants to be in the right situation with the right people around him. And Trent Baalke not going to have his best interest. Now, it's not guaranteed he's going to take the job, but he's going in for the second interview. And anytime you do that, and if those of you that have been on job interviews, you go to that first interview. Sometimes you get the job after the first interview. But if you were impressed, guess what happens? You get a second interview. And it's up to you to take that or not. He turned it down to stay with the Bucs. But for obvious reasons, he's taking the second interview. That means his interest is high. You can't get mad at him. He knew exactly what he was doing. It's called chess, baby. It's not checkers. And if anybody's mad at Liam Coen, whether he take the job or not, shame on you. I don't want to do no business with you. I don't want to do no business with you. And then all the Bucs outlets, all these mid-level and high-level Bucs outlets talking about he's not taking the Jacksonville Jaguars job. He's going to re-sign with the Bucs. He never re-signed with the Bucs. He not re-signed. He never signed the contract extension. He never signed it. Why did the Bucs outlets come out and do that? Now they got egg on their face because now they're sweating bullets that he's doing the second interview. He's not even answering his phone. Folks, he's not even answering his phone. What does that tell you? He can't. Can he come back to the Bucs and not? It's this week. Look. There's loyalty and integrity, right? He's taking the second interview. A lot of us not even tripping about that. But the fact that he's not even the reports from the big book outlets on social media, in particular X, because a lot of those platforms on X are non-existent on Twitter. I mean, non-existent on YouTube, like Rick Stroud, Greg Holman. They are irrelevant on YouTube, so they can't come on YouTube to say this stuff because nobody's gonna watch them. So they go on X and type it out. Some people just don't have the personality to get on YouTube to talk about this because they all could go on YouTube and talk about it, but they don't have the personality because now you got to present personality. See, it's easy to type. It's easy to type things and press enter. But when you got to talk like this, you got to present personality. This is why those dudes are not on YouTube. Shout out to them though. But all those Bucs outlets on X broke the news talking about he's re-signing with the Bucs. Now they're walking on eggshells. They're trying to walk it back. This is why you got to be careful. I wanted this to play out. I wanted this to play out completely until he put the pen to the paper. I did not want to make a video. I was going to make a video yesterday when they said he's coming back to the Bucs. I was ecstatic. I was hyped up. He really liked that. But I said, wait a minute. Last night, the Jacksonville Jaguars fired Trent Baalke. And I paused the video. I was like, I'm not going to drop a video. I wanted to make sure he signed that contract extension to make him one of the highest paid assistants in the NFL. And the reports were like, He was gonna get like 4.5, $4.7 million, something like that. Okay, style. He's on YouTube, but who cares? You think you can sit there and listen to Rick Stroud for 3 hours, 4 hours? Who's doing that? Who gonna sit there and sit there for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 hours like y'all did over here to listen to me talk about this stuff? You know what I'm saying? I'm just talking. But I'm just saying, I don't think anybody's gonna sit there that long to listen to that. But back to the Liam Coen situation. I was gonna make the video yesterday. See, exactly. Nobody's gonna go over there and watch Rich Stroud for 3 hours, talk about the situation. They're gonna come to BucosLocker. They're gonna go to other channels that got personality. This is why those guys are on X. They can't come on YouTube. They have no shot. Zero chance. That's when people are gonna sit there and look at their videos. Anyway, I was gonna make the video last night or yesterday. I was gonna make the video this morning. I was like, wait a minute, let me think about this for a second. And you know what? I'm gonna drop this video, and Liam Coen ain't signed the contract yet. And then turn around, the man is not answering his phone. Remember what I said a couple minutes ago about integrity? Remember what I said about integrity? Now, this is where Liam Coen he's not throwing me off because I'm a man of integrity. You know what I'm saying? And I don't like to do stuff like that, but if he don't take the job, can he come back to the Bucs? Would that make sense? Like, can you really bring him back after him? He's not even answering his phone. And remember, I want y'all to keep in mind, folks, I'm not mad at Liam Coen. Get your coins, get your money, get your position upgrade. But the only thing I'm gonna question is how he's going about it. You know, that's gotta rub the people in the building the wrong way. Jason Light, Mike Greenberg, the lady, I forgot the lady name, the front office of the Bucs. You know what I'm saying? They probably like, oh, I thought we had a deal for you to come back. We're gonna make you one of the highest paid, coordinators, whether it's offensive or defensive coordinators. And then you take a secret meeting, you go back up 90, you take I-4 to 95 to go back up to Jacksonville to take a secret meeting. Now it's not even a secret no more. It's not even a secret no more. He's taking the second interview. So that means his interest level is high. Let's be honest, folks, whether he take the job or not, if you're really dedicated and you want to be in Tampa, you don't take the second interview. You tell the Jacksonville Jaguars, no, thank you. So that tells me that when they fired Trent Baalke, somebody from his camp and the Jacksonville Jaguars front office kept in touch. They was like, keep your phone on, turn your phone volume up. Don't turn your phone off because things can change in 24 hours or 12 hours or 4 hours. And what do you know? On speed dial. The minute that happened, I'm just picturing it right now. Liam Coen on I-4 going up 95. Because remember, he got to go up there anyway. He was supposed to take a second interview. He turned the interview down, which told everybody in the Bucs community, like, oh, he's staying. Baker Mayfield, they did it. They did a press conference. They asked Todd Bowles how he was like, I feel and Baker Mayfield. It was ecstatic. So now you know how embarrassing that is. That for Todd Bowles, shout out to Todd Bowles. And a lot of people want him fired, but that's not gonna happen. But in my opinion, they did a press conference. And Todd Bowles was like ecstatic, and he was like, yeah. And then Baker Mayfield was like, yeah, blah, blah, blah. And blah, blah, we happy to have him back, yada. All the major NFL media platforms on X, on YouTube, Instagram, wherever, they all saying, oh, Liam Coen's coming back. Not everybody's walking back everything they said. And to me, Liam Coen embarrassed Todd Bowles and Baker Mayfield because they put them boys on the podium and they spoke on it. Now, my question to you, Powers and Sea Bandits, can he come back to the Bucs after doing this? Because if the Jacksonville Jaguars, for some strange reason, whatever reason, they say, no, we're going to go Robert Saleh or Todd Monken or Joe Brady or Kellen Moore, we're not going to go with Liam Coen. Where does Liam Coen go from here? Can Liam Coen come back after doing this? Because now all the Bucs channels, whether it's on X, YouTube, except for me, I'm like the only one that's not tripping out. But all the big wigs on X with no personalities are typing their fingers out. Meanwhile, I'm over here on YouTube talking to y'all directly. I don't need to type to tell you what's on my mind. Because I'd rather you hear it from me so you can understand and you can hear it. It hits better. Reading something is cool, but when you hear it, it hits better. I know people watch the channel. I know people follow me. I know I got a subscriber base and all that stuff like that. And I like to talk to y'all directly. I don't like to type. That's why I don't do a lot on X. BucosLocker has an X channel, but I don't like to type. I like to talk to you directly where you can hear it. My thoughts on situations with the Bucs, whether it's front office, coaches, players, scheme, whatever the case may be. It hits better. It's more direct. It's more in your face. Now, you go on X right now, all the Bucs channels are running around saying reckless stuff about Liam Coen, except for BucosLocker. I'm just giving y'all the real raw understanding of how things work from a reality perspective and then from a business perspective. With a little bit of sarcasm in there too as well. My job here on BucosLocker is to get y'all to think in reality. Get out your feelings and think reality. The reality of the situation is it will be hard for the Bucs to bring him back. It will be very difficult after what has transpired for the Jacksonville Jaguars to throw an egg in Liam Coen's face and say, nah, you can't take this job. What does he go? Does he go back to Sean McVay? And then Liam Coen also has a history of bouncing around. We talked about this when he got hired. Nothing against Liam Coen. Nothing personal. This is just business thought process and relationship thought process and reality thought process. Because in business, it's dog eat dog, right? If you have an opportunity to better your life or get a promotion or whatever the case may be, go ahead and take it. That's nothing wrong. There's nothing wrong with that. That's part of life. I've been promoted. I've left a job to get a higher pay. So I understand the reasoning behind him taking the second interview because it's a jump from OC to head coach of one of 32 teams in the NFL. It's only 32 jobs. It's only 32 jobs in the NFL in the entirety of America. 32 head coaching jobs in the NFL in America. So I don't blame him for looking deeper into taking the job. I'm not upset at that. I'm not even mad at that. My question about the whole situation, the whole scenario, how it played out is how he's going about it. That's what rubs me the wrong way. Now, who cares about what little BucosLocker say? I'm just giving it to you. If I was dealing with somebody, like let's just say if I had a business partner or I'm trying to get in business with somebody and we having negotiations, we talking about numbers and we talking about logistics and everything like that. And at the last minute, he backs out. and goes talking to somebody else. Even though we cool, I'm gonna look at him funny. Now I can't trust him. I can't trust him. Ian Rappaport talking about it now. It's just crazy. This is big time news, folks. This is big time news. Big time news. It's all over it's all over everywhere. That's a bad look. It's so far out there. It's almost like it's impossible for him to come back. And that's and to me, from a business perspective, that's bad business. Nothing personal, is just bad business. Now you create awkward relationships with the team you just left. So in reality, folks, if Jacksonville Jaguars throw a curveball at Liam Coen, he can't come back. Because if the Bucs was to take him back, let's just hypothetically speaking, he don't take the job. Jacksonville Jaguars say no thanks. Now the attention turns back to us. Would the Bucs take Liam Coen back after he flaked on them? You can't. You know how embarrassing that'd be for the organization to take him back after he basically said, I'm gonna go ahead and try to get this other job. Nobody's stopping him from taking the job. That's not the issue. See, Jacksonville don't give a damn. And what's so interesting, Jacksonville was the only team that wanted him. Or unless his agent, unless his circle put it out to the rest of the teams that needed head coaches saying Liam Coen will only interview with the Jacksonville Jaguars. Who knows behind the scenes how that transpired? But it's funny how the Jacksonville Jaguars was the only team to interview that he would interview with. So that means he wasn't interested in the Saints, the Cowboys, the Raiders, the Jets, the Bears. He wasn't interested. He was only interested in the Jacksonville Jaguars. And apparently he likes Florida. Had a handshake agreement with the Bucs to come back and sign, to turn around and say, nah, I'm straight. That's basically what he did. That's foul, man. That's foul. A handshake agreement. And to turn around and back out. That's bad business, man. But all love and war is fair, man, because that's how the game works. Money talks. Bull. Well, I ain't gonna say the whole thing, but my dad used to always tell me, it's old saying, money talks and BS walks. When you got a billionaire owner, see, the thing about billionaires, if they want to get what they want, they'll get what they want. It's almost like you can't tell a billionaire no. You know, the old saying, money is the root of all evil. I mean, that's kind of crazy, right? I know everybody kind of like, dang. But I want to make sure everybody understand, I'm not even mad. It's just for us, let's turn the tables. Let's turn the tables and look back to the Bucs. How does this affect the Bucs, in particularly the Bucs offense, and more in particular, Baker Mayfield? So my thing is, Baker Mayfield has had multiple offensive coordinators. Now we're getting down to the trenches. Multiple coordinators. So in Cleveland, he had he had Freddie Kitchens. Then he left there. Then he went to the Panthers. Then he went to the Rams. And then he went to the Bucs. He had Dave Canales, and then he had Liam Coen this past season. Man, that's gotta suck for Baker, man. It's gotta suck. Damn, poor Baker, man. I know he like, God dang. Now he got to go back on the podium, and now they're gonna ask him. I don't like that, man. It was agreed. I don't know how much of a setback it is going to be for the Bucs. Who could be the next coordinator, man? It'll probably be internal. They were talking about Thaddeus Lewis. He's been the quarterback coach. There could be some other candidates on the outside. Maybe you can go reach for one of the McVay, Shanahan, Stefanski, Matt LaFleur guys. But you kind of want to keep the continuity. You kind of want to keep it in the building. Like I said, I'm not tripping about the situation, him taking the job or possibly taking the job. It's just for the Bucs perspective, man. We saw the offense, though. We know the offense worked. But people asking who can take his spot. I mean, I haven't really looked at that because once he didn't take the job, I was like, we're straight. Well, you wish you were a little bit late, buddy. You're about 30 minutes late. I already talked about when it comes to the Billionaire, man. You're a little late there. I already talked about money talks, BS walks. I already talked about that. This is a billionaire we're talking about, folks. Liam Coen he got leverage. I guess he knows that the Jacksonville Jaguars really want him. He knows that, and he's just using his leverage. I'm gonna sign with the Bucs. I'm gonna re-sign with the Bucs. Unless you get rid of, come on now, they're not gonna fire Trent Baalke unless Liam Coen and Camp told him we're not going back up there for the second interview until you get rid of Trent Baalke. They don't even want to meet him. Let that sink in, folks. They don't even want to rock with Trent Baalke. So apparently, somebody from Liam Cohen's camp was like, "Nah, I'm straight." Hey, that's leverage. That's a leverage move, man. And now that he's doing that interview, it's almost like you gotta have to take the job because you can't come back here. Look, if you hate Liam Coen, that's on you. I don't hate him. I appreciate what he did for the Bucks. Top 5, you know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't tripping on it. I ain't even mad at him. It's the nature of the beast. But he can't come back here. Money talk, BS walks, and but he can't come back here. Kind of signature. How's it invalid? What's going on here? I know a lot of people probably like, dang, man. But don't get down on yourself. Grizzlo, $5 super chat. Kentucky fans try to tell us Liam last 6 seasons has been on a different team every time. Every time. It's who he is. And yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, people just go look at the history. Grizzlo that's a good point. Look at his history, man. I mean, he bounces around, man. He bouncing around. It's like, dang, dude, you gotta stay in one spot, man. And also that tells you too, like, I guess he was really like trying to get from under Todd Bowles. You know what I'm saying? He really was trying to get from under Todd Bowles for real. Man. Tony Severance, man. What's up, buddy? I don't want everybody to be pissed off like that. Everybody just keep it cool. Like, everybody be cool, man. It happens. It just happened to the Bucks. He said Robert Saleh just landed. I mean, okay, and well, they got to interview Robert Saleh. I mean, they promised him an interview. But what Liam Coen just did, you don't go back and double back like that unless you want to take the job. Yeah, exactly. Liam Cohen stuck in a weird place. I mean, yeah, it comes down to money. Oh, so breaking news. So Robert Saleh did not fly to Jacksonville today. That's a false. He did not fly. He waiting for development to unfold. He did not fly to Jacksonville, folks. Stop putting out false information. Robert Saleh is waiting for everything to play out. I'm looking at this right from a Jacksonville reporter. He did not fly to Jacksonville. And if he did, he ain't going to the facility. He's trying to wait till everything play out. This is what I'm reading, folks. Don't get mad at me. I don't live in Jacksonville. I'm just telling you what I'm reading. They're saying he just landed, but this is all messed up. This is crazy, man. They're saying he didn't land. So look at all the confusion that's been caused right now. Because Robert Saleh was supposed to interview, and I think what's it, Robert Saleh and Graham, Patrick Graham. Because Robert Saleh supposed to interview tomorrow. Liam Coen's in Jacksonville right now. You know, everybody freaking out right now. The Jacksonville Jaguars, they really want Liam Coen. But you don't go back up there unless you're taking that job. If Liam Coen go up there and don't get that job, that's crazy. That's basically Shad Khan is giving him exactly what he wants. But everybody, if you smart man, money do talk though, man. But shout out to Liam Coen though, he got Trent Baalke fired. I'm just saying. Dog, the fact that he not even answering his phone, he didn't even answer his phone. That's crazy. So those of you that are just getting in here, so if you don't know Liam Coen's resume, let me give you his resume the last 6 years. Since 2000. Let me go back to 2010. Let me go back to 15 years. Quarterbacks coach. Quarterbacks coach for the Brown, University of Brown, Ivy League school. Smart guy too, smart guy. Rhode Island, he was a passing game coordinator, quarterbacks coach in 2011. He was a Brown quarterback coach from 2012 and 13. He went to UMass 2014, 2015, passing game coordinator, quarterbacks coach. Then he went to Maine, offensive coordinator 2016, 17. Then he went to Los Angeles Rams 2018, 2019 as the assistant wide receiver coach. Then in 2020, stayed with the Rams. He was assistant quarterback coach. So from 2018 to 2020, he was with the Rams. 2021, Kentucky offensive coordinator, quarterbacks coach. And then he left the Kentucky to go back to LA. 2022, offensive coordinator. Well, that's really, he was basically a pass game coordinator because we all know Sean McVay called all the plays. He just put together the game plan. That's what he did, basically. That's like saying Matt LaFleur don't call plays, or Kevin Stefanski, well, that's the main guy, or Kevin O'Connell, or Kyle Shanahan. You know what I'm saying? Come on, let's be real. We know who called the plays. And then in 2022, went back to LA as an OC, aka pass game coordinator. And then in 2023, back to Kentucky for some strange reason to be the OC quarterbacks coach. And then 2024, the Bucs OC. I'm just saying. So he's bounced around quite a bit, folks. The longest place he stayed at was LA. Oh. Well, it looks like another small breaking news is looks like they're discussing the deal for Liam Coen to be a head coach. Folks, it looks like it's about to happen. They're discussing the deal, folks. They're trying to hash out the deal right now as we talk. 6 straight seasons that he's been to different places. As a matter of fact, the deal for the Bucs would have made him the highest paid coordinator in the NFL. Shad Khan was like, "You don't want Trent Baalke? Okay, I'll get rid of him." And Shad Khan did mention this on an interview that, and Trent Baalke was on the interview too, that he did tell the interviewer that, or the interviewee or interviewer, that he would get rid of Trent Baalke if it's affecting him getting the coach he wants. And the reports are Shad Khan is very intrigued on Liam Coen. Basically, he liked what he did with the Bucs offense, and he wants Trevor Lawrence and Etienne and Tank Bigsby and Brian Thomas Jr. to look like that. What? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. What? But you got to admit, though, you know how bad the Jacksonville Jaguars wanted Liam Coen? They immediately fired Trent Baalke when they got word that Liam Coen was going to stay with the Bucs. That's chess, folks. Liam Coen knew exactly what he was doing. He told the Jacksonville Jaguars front office, I'm not going up there for the second interview. And he probably didn't even have to say it. He probably didn't have to explain. They already knew what time it was. And the immediate reaction was fire Trent Baalke. So that tells you right there what the problem was. You got now, as a Bucs fan, or those of you that's upset, you have every right to be upset as a Bucs fan. But if a team is willing to fire their GM to get that coach in, you can't even be mad at that, man. And the biggest telltale thing is it was a secret meeting that got leaked out. Somebody found out that he went up there secretly and leaked the news. Was it his agent? Was it his close circle that did it? It was supposed to be a secret meeting. All these Bucs channels with these ridiculous takes and these awkward personalities on X making these videos and making these comments, these short videos is funny to me. And if the thing about it is, if he told the Bucs that he's going to take the job and come back as an OC, the Bucs didn't tell him to come back. Look at all these old ridiculous, goofy Bucs profiles on X. Now they saying ridiculous stuff. That should tell you about the character with some of these Bucs platforms, man. You're singing praises of the man. Now you're trying to trash him. But see, BucosLocker over here, I ain't trashing Liam Coen. See, that's the difference between, me and some of the other platforms. How quickly things can change, how quickly people can change. This is how you can't let your emotions dictate what you say. Calling the man a coward, attacking him personally and all that. No, just talk about it from an NFL business perspective. Don't get in your feelings. Yeah, you can be upset, but when you make it personal, that tells me a lot about you. But you got to admit it, though. Liam Coen did what everybody wanted the Jacksonville Jaguars to do. He got them to fire Trent Baalke. Now, I got to give him credit on that. That's a power play move right there. I've never seen a coach. Well, I've seen coaches do stuff like that, but he got the one GM that nobody liked, like no NFL fan base that understood the situation about Trent Baalke. If you understood the situation about Trent Baalke, he got Harbaugh out of there when he was in the 49ers front office. He got Harbaugh out of there and replaced Harbaugh with Jim Tosuna, so whatever that name is, the DC guy. He made some bad decisions in the 49ers community. And the 49ers fans will tell you all about Trent Baalke. If you don't know about Trent Baalke, go ask a 49ers fan about it. If you don't know Trent Baalke history, go talk to a 49er fan, a diehard fan. They'll tell you how he screwed the franchise up for a couple years. And then for somehow, some way, he goes over to Jacksonville and does the same thing, mess that franchise up as a GM. I think he was like, his record, him as a GM, the record was 25-43. Something like that. Bad draft picks and stuff like that. Bad management. Urban Meyer, Doug Peterson. He was really liked by Shad Khan. But he wasn't liked that much when one thing about a billionaire or a millionaire, multimillionaire, when they want something and there's somebody in the way or stopping them from getting it, they're going to find a way to get rid of it. You probably saw that contract the Bucs going to give Liam Coen $4.5 million, $4.7 million. Man, I'll give you 10. And you get a job upgrade. You go from an OC making 4.5 to a head coach making $9-10 million a year. What would you do? But everybody around the NFL is rejoicing right now. Everybody's rejoicing that Trent Baalke got fired. You know what's so crazy? Let's get back to the Bucs for a second. What if the Bucs promised Liam Coen to be the successor to Todd Bowles? Could he have stayed? If they promised him to be successor to Todd Bowles, could he have stayed with the Bucs? In contract, in writing, would he have stayed? Because a lot of Bucs fans swore up and down that the Bucs was going to fire Todd Bowles and hire Liam Coen. Do the right thing, Glazer family and Jason Light. Fire Todd Bowles. The goofies on X was saying some ridiculous stuff. Yes, I call them goofies because they say ridiculous stuff. I see it all the time. Do what's right, Todd Bowles. Do what's right, Jason Light and Glazer family. Fire Todd Bowles and hire Liam Coen. Liam Coen taking the Jacksonville Jaguars job. Egg on your face. Go back. Go on X, folks. Go to all those Bucs profiles and read what they were saying about Liam Coen coming back. They was jumping up and down, high-fiving, chest bumping. Raheem Morris, Youngry. Goofies. This is why I don't rock with them. Nothing personal. I just don't align to how they view things. I don't align to how they think. I don't do shock value tweets or X comments or posts. I don't have an awkward personality. The goofy stuff. Yearning for attention. A lot of those guys on X, they yearn for attention. And then on the flip side, now people are talking about the John Spytek situation. He hasn't signed with the Raiders officially yet. We haven't really got official word on that. Shout out to John Spytek, the assistant GM, helping with the cap with Mike Greenberg and Jason Light. Jason Light's minions, I like to call them. Now I can't call Spytek a minion anymore. He's going to be a GM for the Raiders. Tom Brady plucked him from the Bucs front office. Shout out to John Spytek, but we got to get confirmation on him too, because John Spytek might be like, I don't want to take the Raiders job. I'm gonna take the Liam Coen. I'm gonna go over there with Liam Coen, unless Liam Coen gets Ian Cunningham. The Raiders better hurry up and sign John Spytek, because he might leave the Raiders and go over there with the over there with Liam Coen in Jacksonville. Hey, Liam Coen, man. Everybody talking about you, fam. Yeah, Michigan. See, the thing about people don't understand connections matter. This is why Liam Coen didn't go up there the first time. For the second interview, this is why he declined the second interview. He don't have no connections to Trent Baalke. How could you think about it, folks? You're going to take a prestigious job, and you're going to work under somebody or work next to somebody you don't have no relationship with. In the NFL, NBA, MLB, relationships matter. College football, because now college football has GMs of a GM position as well. You want to work right next to somebody, hand in hand at that level with somebody that you can relate to. Spytek and Brady went to Michigan. Spytek was a freshman. Brady was a senior. For those of you that didn't know, Michigan. Brady was a senior. Spytek was a freshman. Relationships matter, folks. Look what Mike Vrabel's doing in New England. Josh McDaniels. He brought in the guy that he worked with in Tennessee to be the DC. I mean, this is how it works. Raheem Morris. Look who he hired as the DC. They all used to work together. Go look at who Raheem Morris hired to be the DC. Dan Quinn in the Commanders universe. It's all about relationships, man. I would rather work with somebody at that level with somebody I can relate to. I can't relate to a guy like Trent Baalke. We're talking about a $1 billion franchise, and I got to sit next to a dude that I don't even rock with like that. Oh no, no sir, not I. Then you got some goofies talking about if you Liam Coen, I never really trusted you. Man, shut up. Get out your damn feelings. Oh, so shout out to Albert Breer. So the details on the Liam Coen situation. Albert Breer, NFL insider. The Bucs offered a 3-year deal on Monday to make Liam Coen the highest paid coordinator in NFL history. It was in contingent on him not taking the second interview with the Jacksonville Jaguars, which is the reason for the secret Jacksonville Jaguar visit. I'm gonna read that again, folks. As a matter of fact, I'll summarize it up. The Bucs had a contract to make him the highest paid coordinator in NFL history, but he couldn't take the second interview with the Jacksonville Jaguars. That's why he went in secret. Which explains why he went in secret. That explains why he went in secret. So he must have pissed somebody off for somebody to leak that information. Somebody got word. Somebody got word that he's taking that meeting, and somebody leaked it because he wasn't supposed to take that interview, which explains why he didn't sign the contract. Liam Coen, go ahead, Liam Coen. He said, "Burn it all, burn money." They was gonna make it the highest paid OC in the NFL history, but you can't take that interview, man. Liam Coen says she got your way. Liam Coen says she got your way. That's crazy, man. Don't take the job, Liam. Liam, don't take the job. We're gonna make it the highest paid quarter in NFL history. Don't take the job, buddy. Just don't take it. I mean, don't take the interview, not the job. Don't take the interview. Liam Coen, she 10 million versus 4 million. She and working under Todd Bowles. Well, it's pretty obvious Liam Coen is the number one candidate for the Jacksonville Jaguars job. But either way, though, he done with the Bucs, though. Yeah, he drove off too. I got you. Where the camera at? He was like, I got your ass. Got your ass. I'm out of here. He was on I-4 to I-95 real quick. Y'all remember that? Y'all know that TV series, man. It's more to the situation, though, folks. It's more to the situation. But he's on track to become the Jacksonville Jaguars head coach because he was the number one candidate. Yeah, Robert Saleh and Patrick Graham, and they were supposed to interview a couple more candidates because it all came out when Liam Coen said no, thank you. He said change the title of the video, The Wire. Exactly, The Wire. You want to talk about crypto, folks? When things can't get no more interesting for the Bucs, we lost to the Commanders at home, embarrassing loss. And then Liam Coen name pops up to the Jacksonville Jaguars head coaching search, him being the hot candidate. Fast forward a couple of weeks later, boom, he takes a virtual interview or something like that. And then they want to bring him in for a second interview in person. But a week later, he turns that down for whatever reason. We know the reason why. And then after he turned it down, he never signed the contract the Bucs offered him, a 3-year deal to make him the highest paid coordinator in NFL history. Secretly schedules a meeting to go back up to Jacksonville to do the second interview. Information get leaked out. Now all hell break loose. But one thing for sure, folks, he is done with the Bucs. I tell you that much. I mean, dang. That's how you feel, Liam Coen? You are done with the Bucs like that? You done with the Bucs like that, Liam Coen? And he's gonna take his people with him too, folks. That's how Dave Canales did the same thing. Whoever was working with Liam Coen on the Bucs staff, that they came in with Liam Coen, he gonna take them too. Dave Canales did it. And whoever was the quarterback coach under Liam Coen, or the passing game coordinator, or the receivers coach, guess what, folks? He's going to take them too and make them the OC. One of them going to be the OC. I remember that interview, Josh. I remember the interview, Josh. I remember the interview. Yep. Focus on the Bucks right now. You know, I'm happy here, and you know, yes, I want to be a head coach. I'm 39. No rush. Blah 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 blah. I get it. I know what he's. I know. I saw the interview. I'm focused right here. I like it right here. I love it here. I'm loving it. Baker Mayfield. Blah 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 blah. I think. And I think Sal mentioned this earlier. Snake oil. He said snake oil Coen. Don't do him like that, Sal. Come on, man. Yeah, shoot a Gavin. Ignore the calls because his kids were sick, bruh. Come on. What are we doing here? Really? Ignoring the phone calls and the text messages because your kids were sick? Fam, come on. You could have at least just text back. Nah, he was on the road. That's why. Snake oil Liam Coen. Come on, man. Don't do that. She calm down, KK. I don't know where you from, but relax, man. You can't understand it. You read the room, buddy. Read the room. You're doing way too much. You came in here doing too much. You can't come in the locker room doing too much, man. Humble yourself over here in the locker room. You can't come in like that, fam. I don't know who you is. You can't come in like that. You must be really like that. You want to come in the locker room and talk to me one-on-one? You want to have a one-on-one session, KK? Speak your mind, buddy. I'll let you talk. I just want to listen to what you got to say. It ain't official yet, folks, but you can't come back to the Bucks, though. I seen the link, KK. If you feeling some type of way, no, not at me though. If you feeling some type of way about the guys in the chat room, I will send you the link, and you can click on that link, and you can come in the locker room, and you can just get your frustration out and say, guys, you're doing way too much. Not at me, at the chat room, because I ain't doing too much. You know, I'm always ready for the smoke. You know what I'm saying? I'm more than I welcome the frustration from Bucks fans. I welcome that. Not at me though. Don't be frustrated with me. I ain't do nothing. I'm not the one leaving the Bucks. I'm here for the Bucks. I'm diehard. I ain't did nothing wrong to the Bucks. I support the Bucks through thick and thin. Lived in the trenches in New Orleans. So you can't tell me I ain't no Bucks fan. Used to work at the stadium at the old Sombrero. But KK, if you feel some type of way, man, and you want to talk to the people in the chat room or in the chat, in the comment section, man, speak your piece, man. Don't be scared. I'll walk you through it. About 64 people in the chat, man. Don't be scared. You want to get on everybody in the chat room saying they doing too much? I'll let you come on here and you can speak it out loud. But just don't get mad at me because I ain't the one. I'm not mad at you. Because you know me. Those of you that know me, I'm just saying, be careful. It don't work over here. Be careful. We're walking on thin ice over here. Because anybody come at me, you better make sure you got your ducks in a row. Because you come at me, I guarantee you during the conversation, you right, Buckos, but yeah, I know I'm right. You come at me, I'm gonna be like, facts over feelings. In the middle, and the conversation it's gonna hit you with an epiphany. Yeah, BucosLocker right. Yeah, I know, but then you're gonna get your point across. But you're gonna always say, BucosLocker right though. But what you say before the but always wins. Before your but, BucosLocker right, then the but. Mm-hmm. I will always have fun, man. Always have fun. I like this, man. I think I have a good time. But anyway, let's get back to it. So, what's next for the Bucks? Adam Shavers. Exactly. Adam Shavers. Exactly. Like when I saw the breaking news, Jacksonville Jaguars fired Trent Baalke, I already knew what time it was. That's why I make a video when they say he was coming back to the Bucks. When they say he come back to the Bucks, I was like, I'm getting ready for the video. I was gonna make the video later on today, which I did. Not like this, but I was gonna make the video. And then I'm like, wait a minute, did Liam Coen sign the contract? I ain't heard nothing about him signing the contract. All I heard was he's resigning. But then I saw the Jacksonville Jaguars fire Trent Baalke. I was like, could Liam Coen get back and play? Is this what he wanted? It'd be so crazy. In a crazy Bucks Jacksonville Jaguar universe, Liam Coen takes the job, and the Jacksonville Jaguar offense go top 10 running, top 10 passing, top 10 red zone, top 10 third down. Wouldn't that be crazy? And then the Bucks offense take a step back. Wouldn't that be crazy? Edward Graham, what's up, man? No, I'm not going to destroy that. I'm not here to destroy anybody. All I'm saying is, you come at me, just make sure your ducks are in the row. Because I'm going to hit you with some cold, hard facts. 95% of what I'm going to say is going to be facts. And if your duck's not in the row, if you want to come at me about what I said, just make sure you got good memory and you take some notes. Because I'm going to get you. Plenty of times, people done made their comments. I didn't get mad at them, but I gave it back to them with facts. And I got hit with the, you right, Buckos, but I'm just saying. I'm just giving you, I've gave y'all the business, in my perspective, in my eyes, in my perspective on how I view business, what Liam Coen did, I'm not mad at. I'm not over here, I'm not mad at all. Now, how he went about it, sketchy as hell, the character, the integrity, all that, I get that part. But money gonna always talk. Shout out to Sal, Snake Oil Cohen. I would rather call it, instead of arguments, I like to call it conversations. Exchanging words with friends or fellow fans instead of arguments, because I don't like to argue. I don't do that. I don't like to argue. I like to exchange words with fellow fans or have friendly conversations. But this was expected, folks. And look, don't get me wrong. When I saw the news that he's coming back to the Bucks, I was hyped up. I was like, because you know what's so crazy? Look how this works. Liam Coen was coming back. My thought process, and I'm gonna tell y'all this right now. Let me go ahead and tell y'all this right now. Going into the season, without the draft, without free agency, it was going to be Super Bowl bust. Let me go ahead and put that out there right now. Liam Coen coming back, I was going to be Super Bowl bust, no excuses. I don't care what you say. You want to argue? I don't want to argue. I want to have a conversation. It was going to be Super Bowl bust, no excuses. I don't care. Top 5 offense, top 5 GM, top 5 roster, top 5 red zone, top 5 quarterback. All that stuff, I was going to be in Super Bowl bust mode. And some of you was going to get mad at me for saying that, but I didn't care. Top 5 third down, top 5 completion percentage, top 5 quarterback, MVP candidate, Baker Mayfield elite, good, Super Bowl bust. Come on, BucosLocker, why you got to say it like that? Some of y'all is gonna be mad at me. But he damn sure is finna get the Bucks damn sure finna get Super Bowl bust. Yeah, I know Trill G, boy. They in their feelings, man. They all on Twitter, man. I'm looking at it right now. Well, I stopped looking at it because it's they crying. They over there crying. I can call the names out, but I'm not gonna do that. It's some of the bigger channels too. The bigger profiles on social media, on X, crying after giving this man big praise. That's why I don't rock with them like that. They ain't finna do me like that. Because they do me like that. I'm on them. I'm on them. I'm just saying. All in their feelings. All in the videos. They are really in their feelings. But yeah, man. I'm just saying. It was gonna be Super Bowl bust. And matter of fact, it still might be Super Bowl bust for the Bucks. It still might be Super Bowl bust, but I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait till the draft for free agency and all that, and the OC hiring if Liam Coen doesn't come back, which I don't think he's gonna come back. But right now, folks, I'm like 60-40 Bucks 2025, 2026 or 2025 season, Super Bowl bust, 12-5, 13-4, no excuses. Anything less than that is a failed season. I'm on the edge on that, folks. I'm letting y'all know right now. I can change it, but I'm just telling you right now. Based on the hype coming out of this, last 8 games, all the hype surrounding the Bucks, the offense, Baker Mayfield, 41 touchdowns and 16 interceptions and 4,500 yards and blah, blah, blah. Look, right now, man, I'm leaning towards 60-40, 12-5, 13-4 Super Bowl bust. Anything less than that is a failure, and I don't care. I don't care. I'm 60-40 committed to saying 12-5, 13-4 Super Bowl bust, no excuses. Anything less than that is a failure. So if the Bucks make it to the playoffs this year in 2025 season and they win the first round game and they lose, it's a failed season. I'm not 100% committed to 12-5, 13-4 Super Bowl, but I'm just telling you, as of right now, 60-40 Super Bowl bust, 12-5, 13-4, no excuses. Anything less than that's a failure. I'm not 100% committed to that, but I'm just letting you know where my mind was when Liam Coen was supposed to come back. Now that Liam Coen is not coming back, I gotta scale it back a little bit. I gotta okay, let me sit back and wait. Because the only thing we mentioned is the OC. The only thing they missing is the OC. So it can still be Super Bowl bust, right? With Todd Bowles the head coach, under 500 as a head coach, as his record, under 500 as a head coach. The head coach for the Bucks, 27-24, 27 wins, 24 losses as the Bucks head coach. Overall head coach, I think he's like 43-58. Snake oil was cold. I thought Canales was cool, man. That's what y'all thought. Why everybody bad? Come on, man. Look at Sal. I knew Sal's gonna be here. I knew Sal was looking around. I knew. Look at this. Look. I knew Sal's looking around. I knew it. Sal was looking in the background. I knew he was coming. Super Bowl bust, right, folks? Baker Mayfield, Super Bowl elite quarterback. Todd Bowles, top 5, top 10 coach. Top 5 offense, top 5 GM, top 5 roster, top 5 third down, top 5 completion percentage, top 5 run game, top 5 explosive plays, top 5 salary cap. All of these check boxes. Why can't we be Super Bowl bust? I want to know why can't we be Super Bowl bust despite the fact losing Liam Coen? Yeah, we might lose Liam Coen, but why can't we be Super Bowl bust? Y'all know me. Every year Tom Brady was here, it was Super Bowl bust. I didn't care what you said. We only got one, so 2 seasons was a failure. 2 seasons was a failure. 2020 was a success. 2021 was a failure. 2022 was a failure. With Brady at quarterback. Nah, forget that. We don't need no top 5 defense. Baker Bros, right? We don't need no top 5 or top 10, top 12 defense, right? Baker Bros. Hey, Baker Bros, where you at? We don't need no top 10 defense. We don't need no top 12 defense or top 15 defense. We got Baker, right? One man band, one man army. He's the reason why the Bucs is going to be Super Bowl contenders. He made Mike Evans good and Chris Godwin good and Bucky Irvin good and Tristan Wirfs good and Winfield Jr. good and Levante David good. He made those guys good. They was not good until he got there. None of those guys was good before Baker got there. Once Baker got there, all of them guys got real good. Chris Godwin got real good. Chris Godwin is a real good receiver when Baker got there. Mike Evans upped his game since Baker got there. Tristan Wirfs became a monster when Baker got there. Luke Kadecki became a monster when Baker got there. Bucky Irvin was not good in college until he got with Baker. Right? Come on, Baker Bros. Super Bowl bust. One man band, right? Baker's going to be the reason why the Bucs go to the Super Bowl. Not Winfield Jr., because he's not good until Baker got there. Logan Hall wasn't good until Baker got there. Kalonji Clancy wasn't good until Baker got there. Vita wasn't good until Baker got there, right? Come on, Baker Bros. Am I right, Baker Bros? Yeah. The Bucs wasn't winning before Baker got there. Right? Baker's the reason why the Bucs was winning, right? Baker Bros? Baker made Liam Coen, right? Baker Bros. So guess what? Baker Bros, Super Bowl bust, right? We don't need Liam Coen. Am I right? We don't need Liam Coen, Baker Bros. I'm with you. We don't need Baker. I mean, we don't need Liam Coen. We got Baker. It's Baker or bust. That's it. That's all we need. Baker is the OC, the coach, the GM. So the Bucs, I think the Bucs also, is it Casey Rogers might be leaving too? No. Yeah, Casey Rogers was signed with the D-line. He's the D-line coach now, I think. I think he's the D-line coach or something with the Lions. The Bucs gonna look a little different next year, right? Oh, here come Brent. Everybody, okay, look, everybody, look at Brent. Typical comment. Every time I turn around, this guy here, man. Every time I turn around, dude, you gotta stop this, man. Your obsession with Baker is getting weird. Jesus Christ, man. You don't talk about nothing else Everything you mentioned, it has an undertone with Baker behind it, bruh. Jesus Christ, man. Everything that this guy says, it has an undertone to undermine Baker every time. You can't say nothing good about Baker without being giving off this weird, you hate Baker energy. Like, damn, do we get it? You don't like Baker. You don't like Baker. Jesus Christ, I get it. But goodness gracious, everything you say, it don't matter. You could be talking about the defense and you find a way to slide Baker in that conversation about the defense. Jesus Christ, bro. L-I-G it. This dude right here, man, giving off some stand energy, man. Stand for real. I mean, in a one of those stands where, not like you love the player, you follow the player. I'm talking about a stand as far as you hate the player. Jesus Christ, bro. You can't make it, you can't even hide no more. Do what Liam Coen did. Be secret about it. You know what I'm saying? Be secret about it. Do what Liam Coen did. Try to be secret about it, man. Jesus Christ, bro. Like, shit. You already let it be known that you are not a Baker Mayfield fan. I get it. But goodness gracious, bro. Adam Shavers, $5 chat. A2 Cohen. Oh, come on, Adam Shavers, man. A2. That's how you feel about Cohen, Adam Shavers, man? No, I don't do no verses. I don't do verses. No. I don't do verses with anybody. Mm-mm. This ain't no competition, buddy. I'm not in competition with anybody. I'm not trying to verse anybody or none of that. I just call it how I see it. That's all. That's all. You know what I'm saying? Just like it just like ever since last year, it's like, okay, man, I get it. I get it. I get it. It's like every single time I go live, it's something about Baker from that guy, man. It's like, dude, you don't have to tell me, man. You don't have to tell me you don't like him. You don't have to tell me anything about Baker Mayfield. Whatever you know about Baker Mayfield, trust me, I already know. I already know how you feel. I already know what type of quarterback Baker Mayfield is. I already know his inconsistencies, and I already know his strengths. I already know this. I already know. I ain't got no Baker Mayfield jersey. I ain't got no skin in the game. I don't got nothing. I don't got nothing invested. I don't got no Baker Mayfield jersey, no figurine, no none of that. Y'all already know how I feel about Baker Mayfield. He's not terrible. He's not terrible at all. I'm just saying. He has his limitations. He has his strengths. In order to get the best Baker Mayfield, you need a top O-line, a top running game. If he doesn't have that, he's going to look bad. That's already been proven. In Cleveland, when he had a top 5 O-line, top 5 running game, he had 3 Pro Bowl linemen, I think 2 All-Pro linemen. He had Nick Chubb, Kareem Hunt, Odell Beckham Jr., Jarvis Landry, 2 good tight ends, a balanced attack, and the Browns went 10-6. It won a playoff game. Sounds familiar? Baker's not going to be, he's not, to me, based on what I've seen with him in his history, who has he made better? You think he can make Scotty Miller better or OJ Howard better? You know what I'm saying? Like, the guy's got to be already good. That's my point about Baker Mayfield. If he's in a perfect situation, he's gonna look really good. But if the situation is a little rocky, you ain't getting the best version of Baker Mayfield. Y'all remember? Let's get back to Liam Coen. Let's get off of Baker Mayfield because I got no quarrels against him. He's done a great job with the Bucs. He had a career year, 41 tutties and 16 interceptions. Look, it comes with it, folks. When you're chucking the ball around, and I mean, a lot of the throw, like I would say, I saw the one thing I would say about this Baker Mayfield stats. I saw the advanced analytics. I saw the advanced stats of Baker Mayfield. Don't get me wrong, black and white, 4,500 yards, 41 touchdowns, 16 interceptions, 13 fumbles, blah, 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 blah. Had a really good completion percentage. I think it was like 70% or something like that. Really good in the red zone, third down. I already know all the advanced stats with Baker Mayfield. Just be careful with those face value stats, because one of the things I looked at is QBR. I think it was like 18 or 19, but his passer rating is like 108, I think, something like that, 100 and something. PFF had him kind of like, but also more advanced analytics. He was a yak merchant, screen pass merchant, which explains why his QBR and his EPA is in the middle of the pack, because of his ADOT. These are advanced stats, folks. This is when you get analytical. See, people look at the face value of stats, which is cool. Not taking nothing away from that. But when you dig deeper in those stats, yak merchant, which explains why his EPA and his QBR is not above 15. Don't get mad at me. The math is the math. Advanced analytics does not paint Baker Mayfield at the top. It paints him middle of the pack between 15 and 19. Because, shout out to Liam Coen, a lot of screen passes, spamming screen passes and flares. I'm talking about spamming big time. That's great play calling. Don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. The play calling was great by Liam Coen, and Baker had options, but he was heavy with the screen pass throws. It didn't even matter if it was the red zone or between the 20s. It was a ton of that. The Bucs was not known to be a yak team until Liam Coen got here. 4,500 yards Baker Mayfield had. Go look up how many of those yards was yak. Baker is at damn near at the top when it comes to yak yards. That means from the time he throws the ball to the point where the receiver catches the ball, that's Baker. And then from the time the receiver catches the ball and runs, that's the receiver. Which explains why his air yards was like number 29th in the NFL. Yards to the sticks, he never threw to the sticks. I mean, he did in some case. Yeah, he did. He did it multiple times. I'm talking about overall, the average was, he was like, I think, a couple yards from the sticks. He was in the negatives. ADTO, ADOR, like all these advanced stats was like, oh. A lot of that 4,500 yards was yards after catch, not Baker Mayfield throwing the ball for 4,500 yards. It's interesting when you look at it, folks. Just go take a look at the advanced analytics. Don't get mad at me. All I can do is tell y'all what I know. Facts over feelings. Yep. I'm just saying, folks, don't get mad at me. But back to Liam Coen. Yeah, just very curious, man. We're gonna see how that turns out, man. Like, he probably gonna take the job, might not, I don't know. If he takes the job, can't get mad at him. Can't get mad at him, folks. You feel me? So, I mean, what do y'all think about the situation? Are y'all really upset? Or I mean, like, seriously. You know, though, would y'all be okay if Liam Coen came back? Would y'all be cool with that? I'm still looking for updates, folks. Did y'all know at one point Baker had 60% of his yards was yak? Woo-hoo! That was crazy. At one point during the season, this was like week in December. It was like middle of December. Like a couple games left in the season. At that point, it was like Baker had like 3,300 some yards. 60% of those was yak. That's over 1,500 yards. Like 1,700 yards of yak. Let that sink in, folks. Don't get mad at me. Yeah, 1,783 yards was yak at one point, and it was like middle of December. That's crazy. That's crazy. Over 1,700 yards was yak. That is insane. That means, you know what that means? Easy throws. Sometimes for certain quarterbacks, you got to dumb it down. and get them out their own way. And then when Baker got in his own way, interceptions and fumbles. 16 interceptions, 13 fumbles. Yeah, no, Liam Coen can come back. Y'all be okay with that. Y'all talking noise. Y'all just in y'all feelings right now. Liam Coen can definitely come back. Y'all get over it. Y'all know it. Y'all are like, we forgive you, Liam Coen. We got you back. Top 5 offense. Y'all are taking back. Y'all just in y'all feelings right now. I promise you, if you don't get that Jacksonville Jaguar job, y'all gonna be like, get him back, Todd Bowles and Jason Light. Keep it real, folks. But I will say this though, that Jacksonville situation with Liam Coen is no turning back, buddy. That's what it was. That's exactly what it was. He got caught messing around with a side chick. The main chick was like, oh, really? You was going to take me back. You coming back to me, but you still messing with the side chick? And the main chick picked the phone up, tried to call, and then you didn't pick up. And the main chick, she mad because you over at the side chick crib, chilling, eating popcorn, scarfing down a Pop-Tart, strawberry or grape Pop-Tart, eating some popcorn, buttery, movie butter popcorn, extra buttery, watching Hunter x Hunter or Naruto or Secret Level or Jujutsu Kaisen or playing Call of Duty or Marvel Rivals or Fortnite. And the main chick calling the phone, which is the Bucks. And the excuse, he says, oh, my stomach hurt. That's the reason why I didn't pick the phone up. My stomach was hurt. But he can't come back, though. Let's be real. Everybody all mad. And then, just like Dave Canales, if they ain't doing good, I guarantee you a lot of y'all will be keeping track of that situation. Grizzlo, $2 super chat. Using your child being sick as an excuse is crazy work. Do you believe that, Grizzlo? Do you believe that? Do you believe he was sick, the child being sick? But we do know this. The Jacksonville Jaguars really do want him. Yeah, Dan Morgan from Miami or Broward County, yeah. But they work together in Seattle. Breaking news, folks. Robert Saleh is going back to San Francisco to be the DC. I repeat, Robert Saleh is going back to San Francisco to be the defensive coordinator. Do you know what that means, right, folks? Do you know what that means? Breaking news, Robert Saleh is going back to San Francisco to be the defensive coordinator. He will not do the second interview tomorrow. What does that mean, folks? Robert Saleh is going to be the defensive coordinator for the San Francisco 49ers. That job been sitting there waiting for him anyway. That job, Kyle Shanahan had that job ready for Robert Saleh, but they let him go explore head coaching opportunities. And to be honest with you, I didn't think Robert Saleh had a chance to get a head coaching job this cycle. I didn't see no team hiring him after what happened with the Jets. I don't even know why the Jacksonville Jaguars tried to play this little weird game of we're going to bring in Robert Saleh for a second interview. You never wanted to hire him. Your guy was Liam Coen. I repeat, folks, Robert Saleh is going back to San Francisco to be the defensive coordinator. He will not do the second interview with the 49ers. I mean, with the Jacksonville Jaguars. Y'all remember Chip Kelly? Chip Kelly did us dirty too in 2012. Y'all remember Chip Kelly? Bill Parcells twice. Bill Parcells left us too hanging. So we have a history of coaches like leaving us hanging. Dave Canales left us at the altar. Liam Coen did it. Chip Kelly did it. Bill Parcells did it. Well, I don't know why they want to stay under Todd Bowles. What are we doing here? It's a double belly Kelly. Double belly Kelly. That's nasty work, man. Double belly Kelly. Robert Saleh is taking the job with the 49ers. That means it's down to Patrick Graham and Liam Coen. So that means Liam Coen ain't leaving that building tonight, folks. Oh man. Dave Canales, now it's Liam Coen, man. Back to back, man. Just like, dang, man. Like, it's like they just using us, man. They using the Bucks as a catapult, man. Don't know why they want to stay with us, man. Well, let's go get Byron Leftwich. Let's go bring him back. Let's go bring Byron Leftwich back. Liam Coen is trending. Yeah, I know. Hey, Mr. Bucks, everything. I'm watching it right now. I'm about to say it right now. He's taking the job. I know. Everything you telling me right now, whatever y'all about to tell me, I'm looking at it right now. Robert Saleh is going back to San Francisco. Liam Coen is taking that job. Liam Coen is going to get hired as the Jacksonville Jaguars head coach. Everything you telling me, Mr. Everything Bucks, I see it. I don't need to go looking at other channels and none of that. I see everything. I'm a hawk. He's taking the job. They're heading towards a deal right now. They about to sign the deal. The reason why he went back for the second interview is basically to sign the deal. But before he did that, Trent Baalke had to be removed. That's why he took the second interview. Once they got rid of Trent Baalke, because he didn't want to. The thing about it, he did the virtual interview, but he didn't want to do the in-person interview with Trent Baalke sitting in the interview process. He didn't want to interview with Trent Baalke. That's all that was. And Shad Khan is allowing Liam Coen to pick his own GM. Liam Coen is going to the Jacksonville Jaguars to be the head coach. He get to bring his buddy as a GM. Whoever he cool with, Ian Cunningham or whoever that he worked with in the past, he get to pick who he want to work with to be the GM. Robert Saleh is going back to San Francisco. Josh Carter, come on, man, pay attention. Coen got on the plane to Jacksonville. He didn't drive. He got on the plane. He got on the plane to Jacksonville. They told him we got rid of Baalke and you get to pick your GM. And they're gonna pay him a lot of money to be the head coach. He got what he wanted, folks. Yep, they rolled out the red carpet and they back into the Brinks trucks. Everybody in Jacksonville is gonna love Liam Coen because he got rid of Trent Baalke. So they're gonna love him for that. There's more to the story, folks. There's more to the story. So apparently he did talk to Todd Bowles. And Grislow, his kid was sick. But he thought about the Jacksonville Jaguars situation. He was like, look, man, they fired Trent Baalke, man. I'm going to go back and look at it. That's basically what he said. He told Todd Bowles, like, look, man, they got rid of Trent Baalke. I'm going to rethink it. Now, the question is I want to hear from Todd Bowles. I want to hear from Todd Bowles. But the fact that he wasn't answering it, the Bucks is trying to call him and he wasn't answering. That's the problem right there. Todd Bowles don't got no coaching tree. Who is Todd Bowles' coaching tree? It's conflicting. It's conflicting stories with the Liam Coen situation. They say they talked to him at 5 o'clock with Todd Bowles. They mentioned it at 5 o'clock. Then they said. Then the stories are saying that Coen hasn't spoken to the Bucks since yesterday. It's like it's all over the place, folks. This is more to the story. This is all. It's all jacked up, folks. This story is a mess. This story is a one big cluster F. One big mess. So basically, Liam Coen used the Bucks. He basically told the Jacksonville Jaguars, I'm going back to the Bucks. He used the Bucks as leverage to get what he wanted. Trent Baalke fired to be one of the highest paid coaches and get to pick his GM. He used us. He used us. He used the Bucks to get the job, to get paid, to get the GM. Like he uses. Now we at the altar with no OC, no OC in mind to back up Liam Coen. He ghosted the Bucks, man. That's crazy. He used the Bucks to get the job, man. He played chess, man. Y'all playing checkers. Pip name slick back. Todd Bowles gonna say miscommunication. You know Todd Bowles and his famous miscommunication. Todd Bowles gonna say, you know how embarrassing that got to be for Todd Bowles? They just had him on the podium and he was ecstatic about Liam Coen coming back. Baker Mayfield got to go on that podium and now they got to backtrack their emotions. I can't wait to hear from Todd Bowles. People calling Liam Coen a liar. All kind of stuff talking about Liam Coen right now. What does that tell you about Todd Bowles? Jacksonville Jaguar fans are happy. Trent Baalke is gone. What if he don't get the job? He gonna be what? Who gonna hire this move? Jeremy B second. He don't respect Todd Bowles. Hey Adam, Don't do him like that, man. You said most of them told a lie. What did they tell Adam? What lies did they say? Most of them told a lie. Who told a lie, Adam? He used the Bucks, man. This is a whole drama. This is all drama too, man. Matt Diaformonte, Liam Coen is not coming back to Tampa, buddy. Matt, hey, everybody help Matt out. Everybody help Matt out. Matt, we gotta help you out, buddy. I gotta change my title of the video. Oh man, sorry, Matt. I gotta change my title. My title basically is clickbait. Yeah, I don't know. I don't like doing clickbait. Some people call Uncle Liam Cohen an Iranian agent. Yeah, Matt Diaformonte. I can't pronounce the last name correctly, but Flamonte. Yeah, he's out of here, man. Whether he take the job or not, he's out of here, man. Can't bring him back. Then you got some of these Bucks profiles on X talking about hopefully the Bucks can counteract and make him the head coach for the Bucks. Man, stop it. These Bucks profiles on X is ridiculous. Talking about make him the head coach for the Bucks. Talking about hopefully the Bucks can counter offer to make him the head coach for the Bucks. Should we tell him? Should we tell Matt? Should we tell Matt? Anybody gonna help him out? Exactly, Ethan. Some of these, so crazy. Some of these Bucks platforms on X, they say some of the most ridiculous things, and yet they got like 10,000 followers and 9,000 followers and 50,000 followers, and they be saying some off the wall stuff, and people be following that. I don't follow none of them dudes. SpongeBob, SpongeBob episode, Mr. Krabs and Squidward looking at SpongeBob like, should we tell him? But they saying that Liam Coen, he talked to Todd Bowles and told him about him revisiting the Jacksonville Jaguars job. So it's conflicting mess. I cannot wait to hear what Todd Bowles got. Todd Bowles got to stand up to this, man. Because Todd Bowles got to protect his integrity. Because it looks a little fishy here, man. Is somebody lying? Did he talk to you or not, Todd Bowles? Did he tell you about the job or not, Todd Bowles? Or you gonna throw him under the bus, or he gonna throw you under the bus? Because they saying he ignore phone calls or anything like that. Somebody lying, man. I wanna know who's lying. He said, Liam Coen going back to Tampa lasted longer than the TikTok ban. And miscommunication. Todd Bowles and his miscommunication, man. I'm sick of that. I want to hear the true Todd Bowles. Todd Bowles. I cannot wait to hear what Bowles got to say. Somebody, immediate press conference with Todd Bowles right now, because somebody lying. So you mean to tell me Liam Coen had the Bucs in a genjutsu? Liam Coen had the Bucs in a genjutsu? I'm just saying, Liam Coen genjutsu was crazy good, man. Anybody watching Naruto, you understand what I'm going. He had us in he had all the Bucs family, all the fans, the supporters and everything, the sponsorships and everything. He had us in a genjutsu. I want to hear what Todd Bowles got to say. Oh, the Detroit fans, they mad at Ben Johnson because he went to the Bears out of all places. To the Bears, man. Like, come on, bro. He could have went anywhere else. The Jets, the Jags, the Raiders, the Saints. You know, he chose the Bears, man. Ben Johnson, wow for that. Liam Uchiha. So you got Liam Uchiha, you got Shisui Uchiha, you got Itachi Uchiha, you got Sasuke Uchiha, Madara Uchiha, Obito Uchiha. The Genjutsu, it's not a Rinnegan. Liam Coen didn't use the Rinnegan. He used the Genjutsu. He didn't use the showering gun. I couldn't use my showering gun. Adam Chambers, $5 super chat. Bowles, I have no comment until I speak with Liam. Somebody lying. Somebody lying. We're gonna all find it's all gonna come out, folks. I know one thing, Liam Coen got to succeed because if he failed, we're gonna be laughing at him. You left the Bucs to go fail at Jacksonville? Grislow, a source on Liam Coen. From a source on Liam Coen. Ultimately, things changed with the job, and he felt he owed it to himself to speak with the Jacksonville Jaguars about the head coaching position. A contract hadn't been offered. This is all jacked up. And that's what I'm saying. This is what I said earlier. What if he don't get the job? He can't come back here. So Liam Coen has become a villain. I'm just saying. None of it makes any, like, even if you put all the pieces of the puzzle together, it's still something fishy about this. Don't y'all feel that? I'm just saying, none of it makes any sense. Like all the stories that's coming out and the tidbits and all that. But let's be real. Something ain't right. The Bucks are currently right now, breaking news. They're looking for their OC. Liam Coen is expected to take the job soon. Liam, so the Bucks shifted their focus, according to my sources. My sources is, trust me, bro. My sources tell me that the Bucks are shifting their focus to the next offensive coordinator. Liam Coen is expected to take the job to be the Jacksonville Jaguars' next head coach. I don't know who the Bucks gonna hire OC. I don't even know, man. It's gonna be it's gonna be unknown. It ain't gonna be no top level dude. It's gonna be like a Canales or Liam Coen situation, and we're gonna have to let it play it out to about week 8, week 9 again. We're gonna interview a ton of OCs. This time, it's not like you got some great candidates out there. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna get some unknown, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. We're gonna get a guy that's unproven in the NFL, probably. We ain't gonna know much about him. We're gonna go find some tape. Hopefully, like Liam Coen, at least he was an OC in college. Dave Canales was never an OC. Thaddeus Lewis. But Thaddeus, let me look at some of the OC candidates. Let me go look at some people that's available. Let's see what we can dig up, folks. Let's see what we can dig up. All right, you got Ken Dorsey. Y'all want Ken Dorsey? Ken Dorsey? Would y'all be cool with Ken Dorsey? Y'all don't want Ken Dorsey? Y'all don't want Ken Dorsey? What about Josh McCown? Let's talk some potential OCs replacing Clint Kubiak, Alex Van Pelt, Mike LaFleur, Nick Colley. He was with the Rams, tight end coach, passing game coordinator. Grant Odowski, Kevin O'Connell, kind of a McVay person. Josh McCown, quarterback coach, Minnesota, under Kevin O'Connell. Well, Tommy Reese got hired by the Browns. Josh McCown? under Kevin O'Connell. That wouldn't be bad. I'm scraping the bottom of the barrel. Ken Dorsey. Keep looking. Keep looking. Okay, I'm gonna keep looking. Liam Coen, he gonna take his own guy. He taking his key guys. Dave Canales did it. Liam Coen gonna do it. So don't think that Liam Coen gonna leave some of his good guys with the Bucks. Hell nah. That's like John Spytek. John Spytek gonna take a couple guys and women with him to the Raiders and promote them. Liam Coen's gonna take a couple of his staff members, his key guys, and say, "Hey, you coming with me to the Jacksonville Jaguars if he take the job." That's how that works. We're gonna lose some front office people, and we're gonna lose some staff members. We can move on. We can move Tom Moore to the OC. Tom Moore. 96,000-year-old Tom Moore could be the OC. John Spytek is going to take some guys with him. He's going to take some individuals with him, and Liam Coen is going to take some individuals. So the Bucks got some issues. They got to find an OC, assistant GM. They're going to have to find some staff members, so offense and defense. The Bucks are going through some changes, folks. But guess what? 60% of me saying Super Bowl or bust, regardless of what happens with the staff, front office, OC, offensive philosophy, the draft, the free agency. The Bucks got a lot of things, and they got free agency. They got some guys they got to try to resign. Chris Godwin, a possible contract extension for Luka Decky, Rashawn White, Levante David coming back. Is he coming back? Like, there's so much the Bucks. Dog, the Bucks got a lot on their plate. Yeah, Casey Rogers gone, Larry Foote. Like, the Bucks got a lot on their plate, man. What they gonna do with Jamel Dean? Like, man, the Bucks got a lot on their plate, man. I gave out the OCs, man. Let me see if I can find some more. Can't get Tommy Reese. Brown's sake took him. Man, this is scraping at the bottom of the barrel, man. This is crazy. It ain't that much of a picks out there, man. Like, for real. Like, it's Thaddeus Lewis, maybe. I don't know, man. What I don't know. It's bottom of the barrel, folks. I mean, we can probably go Scotty Montgomery from Detroit. I mean, it's hard out there, folks. I'm trying. I'm trying to scrape everything I can to find, you know what I'm saying? Keenan McCardle. Tanner Escherstrand, Scotty Montgomery, Antoine Randall L, Hank Fraley. I like Scotty Montgomery from Detroit. He's the assistant head coach, running backs coach. Scotty Montgomery or Hank Fraley from Detroit. Man, golly, man, this is bad, man. Like I'm looking at these candidates, man. I ain't seeing nothing really. Jeff Nixon from Syracuse. I mean, it's rough out here, folks. It's rough out here, folks. I ain't gonna hold you. Jeff Nixon from Syracuse, up and coming OC from college. College, you got the college principals. But it's rough out here, folks. It's rough. These guys that the candidates as possible candidates, man. It ain't like Greg Olson, maybe. Yeah, Greg Olson, Tom Munkin. I don't know. I mean, this is scraping at the bottom of the barrel, folks. It's nothing against those guys. It's just these ain't. You feel me? I'm searching, folks. I am searching. I ain't much gonna hold y'all, man. Todd, let me repeat. Todd Bowles don't have a coaching tree, folks. Just cut it out. Todd Bowles can't. Who is hiring Todd Bowles' disciples? The problem with Todd Bowles' tree is Bruce Arians' leftovers, man. The problem with Todd Bowles' tree, Bruce Arians' leftovers. That is Lewis, Larry Foote, Casey Rock. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, uh, I mean, the Bucks gonna have to go look at the Minnesota staff, the Rams staff, the 49ers staff, the Green Bay staff. Oh, Press Taylor. Adam Schaefer's $2 super chat. All those OCs fall under the hell nah category. Hell to the no. To the no, no, no. Hell to the no. Hell to the no. To the no, no, no. Because you got to think too, what OC can we bring in that's going to be better than Liam Coen? That has a track history of at least something, you know what I'm saying? I know one thing, y'all better get y'all crypto right. Because a lot of crypto things got signed today. Orders. Meme coins and NFTs. You better get some. They're collectibles. You better get you some meme coins. Crypto about to go crazy. It's like Pokemon. You got to collect them all. Anyway, man, I'm saying like the possible OC replacements, man. I don't know, man. I don't see it right now. The only one I would really look at is Scotty Montgomery. I like him with Detroit. I like how they run their offense. And Scotty Montgomery, he's been around Ben Johnson for some years, and maybe you can. But see, the thing about it is Sean McVay. If you go to Rams again, Sean McVay is not. He gonna keep his guys close to him. If you go to Kevin O'Connell, who coached under Sean McVay on Minnesota staff, I mean, some of those guys are not going to do a lateral move. You might have to go grab a receivers coach from the Rams or from the Vikings or from the 49ers or from the Packers to get something similar to what Baker Mayfield ran with Liam Coen. I'm not a fan of Trevor Lawrence at all. Hell to the no. To the no, no, no. Hell to the no. Now, I'm just saying, folks, this is rough for the Bucs, man. The Bucs this is a crazy pivot because Levante David retirement. Are you going to re-sign Chris Godwin? Now you got to find an OCs that kind of can run something similar. Then you got to worry about getting the defense better with more talent, infusion of talent. You got to worry about contract extensions possibly, free agency. Like, man, this just like throws a big old wrench into the situation. It's crazy, folks. I went over that. I went over the Liam Coen's history about 30 minutes ago. Come on, man. Hell to the no. To the no, no, no. Hell to the no. Shit. Jacksonville did not give a damn. Oh, John Spytek has not officially been announced as the Raiders general manager. Oh man, Raiders finna get screwed. Oh man, John Spytek has not signed the contract yet. Man, the Raiders might get double back. I'm about to double back. I'm about to get you back. Double back. John Spytek, man, sign that contract, fam. This is insane. The ripple effect for this, man. This got to be the most drama-filled thing the Bucs have been through since Tom Brady in 2020. Oh, John Spytek, man. What's up, man? You gonna sign the contract or what, fam? Even the Raiders fans are freaking out. The Raiders fans are freaking out right now. This is crazy, folks. John Spytek has not signed the contract yet. What is going on here, man? This is some drama right here. What is going on, man? Yo, what's going on? Come on, man. Golly, man. What's going on here? What's the holdup with John Spytek, man? Yeah, Baker Mayfield, man. From the Rams to the Panthers to the Bucks, OC 4 years in a row, different OC. What's the holdup, man? Hell to the no, to the no, no, no. Hell to the no. This ain't a good look, man.
I'm gonna pump the brakes on the whole Chris Godwin thing. You know what I mean? I don't think that it makes total sense. A wide receiver, you're gonna pay a massive amount of money, and if team
Yeah, it's so crazy. Why didn't the Raiders interview Liam Coen? You could have had Spytek, Cohen, and Brady there. That'd be funny. Spytek leaves the Raiders to go be the GM with Jacksonville. I'll be like, good Lord. The Raiders need a head coach. Terrible, folks. This is all. This is one big cluster, man. This is insane. You got any more crack? Liam Cohen, wow for that. Liam Cohen done set the NFL off. He done set it off, man. We got to play. We got two championship games coming up. NFC and AFC championship game, and Liam Cohen is the talk of the town. This is what you wanted, Liam Cohen, right? First down. Mm. Anthony Lynn? You talking about Anthony Lynn? Anthony Lynn? That's what you talking about? I know why the Bucs fans are mad. I know why the Bucs fans are mad. You guys are mad because the Bucs front office, Jason Light, Mike Greenberg, and the Glazer family, you guys are mad. Some of you guys are mad, and women are mad because the Bucs didn't fire Todd Bowles and anoint Liam Coen as the head coach. That's why y'all mad. Some of y'all upset. Y'all really not mad at Liam Coen. So you got Ian Cunningham, Ray Agnew, James Gladstone, Will McClay, and Brandon Brown, Mike Martin. Rashad West, here you go. He said, "You cornball, man. Come on, man." Liam Coen want to get from under Todd Bowles. That's what that was. You know what I'm saying? Let's spice it up a little bit. He got up out of there. First opportunity, Dave Canales was like, "I'm out." The first opportunity, Liam Coen, "I'm out." Oh my goodness, man. Yeah, Liam Coen could have kept it real, man. Yeah, Dave Canales and Liam Coen was like, "I'm out." And the fact that both of those guys are taking jobs with franchises that are not good. Like Dave Canales took the job with Carolina to stay into the division, a rebuilding franchise. He'd rather do a rebuild than stay on the Todd Bowles. Then Liam Coen was like, "All right, I'll take the Jacksonville Jaguars Sugar Honey Iced Tea show than stay under Todd Bowles." He could have pulled what Ben Johnson did. Let me just wait. Would y'all like Press Taylor for the OC? Do y'all trust Todd Bowles to make the right decision? Sad day for the Bucs family, man. Sad day. Gato, mighty no, man. Don't do me like that. um, that's crazy, folks. Y'all think the new OC gonna outperform Liam Coen? Let's be real. Do y'all see that happening? I mean, because what Liam Coen did, despite y'all might not like him, but look what he did to the Bucks offense, man. Sheesh. I mean, he was in his bag for real. Like, for real, for real. Like, let's get it cracking. You know what I'm saying? But there's another one of the reasons why Liam Coen wanted to get from under Todd Bowles, because I think Liam Coen, in my opinion, I'm guessing on this, taking a stab at it, but Liam Coen probably felt undermined, like what he was trying to do with the offense in certain situations, and Todd Bowles kind of vetoed some things probably, because some of those situations with Liam Cohen's offense, it was like situational issues. Like overall, the offense was a beast, but sometimes in situations it was like, what was that? Like, did you feel pressure from? Is it the pressure from Todd Bowles to call that play? Like the jet sweep, like what was going on with that? You know what I'm saying? Like some of the situations with Liam Cohen was kind of awkward. And then Todd Bowles, I guess he just felt like this ain't it. Like Todd Bowles, like people saying, oh, Todd Bowles strictly defense. Yeah, he is, but he is the head coach. You know what I'm saying? And that offense was humming, but then sometimes it'd be like, well, what's that for? It was almost like Liam Cohen was trying to make up for the lack of defense with Todd Bowles by trying to score a lot of points because he knew that the defense was not going to hold up. We've seen that story. We've seen that story before with Dort Cutter and Tom Munkin and Jameis Winston. The Bucks offense got to do a whole lot of goddamn scoring a lot of points, chucking the ball around with no running game because the defense couldn't stop a damn nosebleed. Because we saw the defense before Todd Bowles became the DC with Mike Smith. Even Todd Bowles' first season, the 2019 season, like the defense just can't stop anybody. It's like you just got to outscore the opponent, which puts the quarterback at risk for turning the ball over. Baker Mayfield, 16 interceptions, 13 fumbles. Jameis Winston, 30 interceptions, multiple fumbles. But what's the irony between those teams with Baker Mayfield and Winston is, and even with Tom Brady, that one thing for sure, all three quarterbacks offensively, the offense was humming. The offense was humming. Winston, Brady, Baker Mayfield, all three quarterbacks had the Bucks offense humming. But then when you look at the Bucks defense with all three quarterbacks, it's always been a really bad pass defense. Like, what am I the only one that noticed that? Am I the only one noticed that with Todd Bowles' defense from 2019 all the way up until this past season? The pass defense always been a problem. And the offense, you had a top 5 scoring offense with Winston. Top 5 pass offense, top 5 scoring offense, top 5 red zone. Tom Brady, 5,300 yards, top 5 scoring. You know what I'm saying? Baker Mayfield. But then you look at Todd Bowles' defense in all 5 years, it's always been the pass defense. Can't stop nobody. Which means the offense got to go above and beyond, because there had to be some pressure with Byron Leftwich. It had to be some pressure there with Canales. Had to be some pressure there with Liam Coen, knowing that you're going into the game, I got to put up 30 points. Byron Leftwich got fired because he had one bad season as an OC because of Todd Bowles' defense. I'm saying, Byron Leftwich didn't do a great job, but I'm just saying, like, we literally disregarded Byron Leftwich's great season as an OC and focused on the bad season, the one bad season. Canales get here, mediocre offense, bottom 3 run game, right? In 2023. But the pass defense was still bad. So what are we doing, folks? Like, we know the Bucs offense is going to be good. It's been good since 2015. But why can't we find a credible defensive coordinator? Lovie Smith with the cover 2 stuff, that was weak. Mike Smith, Mr. I don't believe in sacks. Mark Duffner, Todd Bowles. And all those defenses has not been good against the pass. I'm just putting some facts out there, folks. And I was just thinking about it. I'm like, the Bucs offense been good since 2015. It's always been the defense. Always been the defense. Like, go back and look at the numbers. Always top 5, top 10 in passing yards since 2015. Go look at the Bucs scoring defense. From 2015 to 2024. Go look at the scoring defense. Go look at the pass defense. I mean, several games this season that the Bucs offense was grade A and Todd Bowles' defense was grade F. The Broncos game, you let Bo Nix put up 26 on you. I know the offense didn't do much, but you got to help the offense out getting the ball back. The Falcons game, both of the Falcons game, you know, the Ravens game, the 49ers game, the Chiefs game, the Commanders game, in the playoffs, the Cowboys game. It's like, what in the tire freak is this? Straight up crazy, man. Yes, Brian Leathers was a top 5 OC. People forget that. Which I'm shocked that he not on the coaching staff right now. He was a top 5 OC. Outside of 2022, his offense was humming, chucking the ball around, but a lot of points, a lot of yards. Without the run game, think about that, folks. Byron Leftwich's offense was really like that without a running game. Without a running game, still in the top 7 in total offense. No running game. Until Jason Light said, I got to beef up this line. It's insane, folks. I'm just pointing the obvious out, folks. The one common denominator, Todd Bowles' pass defense and lack of pass rush, has always been a problem outside of 2020. But even then, yeah, the defense might rank top 5, top 10 in total sacks. But it's a collective situation. But some situations require you to just rush 4. Rush 5, that's it. 2 outside linebackers, 3 down linemen, 3-4. And the pass rush win rate since Todd Bowles became the DC has not been good. How many times we've seen the quarterback sit back there like he's playing against kids? I'm just calling how I see it, folks. You ain't got to get mad at me. I'm just keeping it real. But anyway, Liam Coen, man, he ain't take the job yet. It's not official, but it looks like it's going to be official. Yeah, we about to see what's cracking for Mr. Liam Coen. Folks, I got to change my title of the video because that is not true. I'm changing the title right now. I'm naming it to Liam Coen Changed His Mind. Anyway, y'all make sure y'all watch the playoffs this weekend. The Commanders against the Eagles. Who y'all got in that? Buffalo and the Chiefs. Who y'all got in that? I'll be watching those games. I'll probably do a live stream for the Eagles and Commanders because the Commanders beat us. And I'm like, and they put up 45 on Detroit. They put up 45 on Detroit. You hear me? Jalen Daniels is really him. 45 on Detroit, but Detroit defense was decimated. Detroit defense was decimated. They couldn't hold up. And then Jared Goff on cue, sugar honey iced tea the bed, as I expected. That's why Sean McVay got rid of him. I'm rooting for Jalen Daniel to beat the Eagles. I think he's a better quarterback than Jalen Hurts. Jalen Hurts is, I don't know how in the world Jalen Hurts get $200 and something million. He can't even get AJ Brown and Devontae Smith the ball. How in the world Jalen Hurts got $252 million or something like that, and he's not even a good passer? But I'm rooting for Jalen Daniels over the Eagles, and I'm rooting for the Bills. I want to see Buffalo and Washington in the Super Bowl. I don't want to see the Chiefs. I don't. I'd rather see the Bills and the Eagles or the Bills and the Commanders. But I got the Commanders beating the Eagles, and I got the Bills finally breaking through and beating those damn Chiefs and the Swifties, so we don't have to keep watching Taylor Swift pop up on our screens. Who y'all got? Probably go live for the Bills and Eagles, the Eagles and Commanders game because the Commanders, man, they beat us in Tampa. Yeah, this is why I group the Kirk Cousins, the Jared Goff, the Baker Mayfield, the Derek Carr, Trevor Lawrence, who else? Jalen Hurts. Who else I'm gonna throw in there? What's another quarterback? The Gardner Minshew's, the Tua Tagovailoa, the Matt Jones, the Bo Nix, those type of quarterbacks, to me, they have a ceiling, and it's not going to be a Super Bowl, in my opinion. Yes, I'm doing another mock draft. Yeah, Jared Goff, Derek Carr, Baker Mayfield, like they are like Baker. I would put Baker at the top of that group. Well, I'll put Jared Goff at the top because Jared Goff had multiple seasons of being decent, and he's been further than Baker Mayfield. But if I had to rank them, I'll put Goff, Baker, Kirk Cousins, Tua Tagovailoa, and the rest you can just kind of like you can just throw them in there, like the Trevor Lawrence, the Derek Carr, the Gardner Minshew, You know what I'm saying? Those type of the Kyler Murray. Yeah, to beat the Eagles, you got to make Jalen Hurts throw the ball. You cannot let Saquon get off like that. Cannot let Saquon get off because that is the reason why the Eagles are winning. You shut down Saquon Barkley and you play tight defense and you don't let Jalen Hurts scream you to death, you can beat him. But anyway, shouts out to all the Pirates and Sea Bandits. Thank y'all for joining live episode of BucosLocker. Liam Coen taking the job with Jacksonville. Is he? It's not official yet, but it should be announced pretty soon. And when it's announced, I will probably go live again. So be on standby, folks. Because whenever it's announced, I'll probably go live. If it's too late, I'll do it tomorrow. But if it's announced in the next 15 to 20, 30 minutes, I'm coming back on and doing another video. So y'all be safe. Y'all take care of yourself. Y'all keep y'all phones on you and your tablets on YouTube. It's going to pop up. Fire those cannons. Seize the day. Raise the flag. Hashtag. What is this? Hashtag somebody lying. Hashtag what are we doing? Hashtag why Liam Coen? Hashtag she. Hashtag don't get mad at me. I don't play the game or coach it. I just talk about it. Facts over feelings. Possibility over probability. Reality over optimism. Hashtag what are we doing? Hashtag oh, we really like that. BucosLocker signing out. Y'all keep y'all head up, man. Peace.